So next in the series is the V model. V model is considered as the variation in the representation of the waterfall model. So as you can see, this is a V model. Okay, that is why the name V. It is forming the shape, and also the other reason is the activities which are there in the V model are of verification and validation. Okay, now we are going to understand it. The V model illustrates how verification and validation actions are associated with earlier engineering actions. Now, to understand this verification and validation, first of all we have to understand these phases. So requirements modeling is the phase where I am collecting the requirements and analyzing them. Okay, then we are coming down towards the architectural design. So this architectural design, to understand it better, you can consider the example of a building plan. Okay, so that is the overall plan of how the building will be. Then we are coming down to produce a component design. So this document contains whatever interrelation we had shown here in the components, that each component is now in detail described here. So for example, we have the calculator functionality. So here I am showing the overall pictorial representation of how they are placed. Okay, and here I am going to prepare a design document where I am just going to talk about addition as a module. Okay, now based on this we are going to generate the code. So this is left arm of V. So here we are going to perform verification activity. So what is this verification? It refers to the set of tasks that ensure that software correctly implements a specific function. Now how we are going to perform this verification here, here, here and here? So verification can be called as the activity for which we do not have to execute anything. So once the requirement document is prepared, I can give it for review to my customer, to other stakeholders, to management teams, so that they understand whatever we have written is actually what they are expecting. Okay, so there is no miscommunication. So they verified it. Then architectural, so here we are going to have a team of architects who are going to verify the design by going through it. We are reading it, we are going through it. Then we are coming towards component design. So this also is verified by other team members. So I have designed a document where I am preparing addition module, and the other person has prepared subtraction module. So what we are going to do is we are going to enter changes, we are going to revise it, we are going to have a review on it, and once it is done we are going to forward it to the team for writing a code for it. Okay, so left arm of V is performing verification activities. Now we are going to talk about this right arm. So here as you observe, it is all about testing. So once the component is finalized, its code is written, the testing team is going to perform unit testing. So here unit is nothing but the smallest part, the component which is ready, which one functionality which is ready, and we are going to perform the unit testing on it. Now integration testing team is going to take the base of this component design, and they are going to see whether addition and subtraction two modules were prepared, whether they are sharing the data properly or not. So the example which I had was say for example 2 plus 5 minus 3. So this unit was working properly and this unit was working properly independently. Now here what we are going to do is we are going to see whether 2 plus 5, that is 7, is correctly passed to this second part. So what we are expecting is 4. So that is, to get this correct result, this 7 should be communicated properly to subtraction module. So here we are going to test that. Then system testing is going to see whether whatever system is ready with us, that is correct or not. So here we are going to validate the functional aspects as well as non-functional aspects of the system. So functional aspect is addition should perform this 2 plus 5 correctly, and non-functional aspect is after pressing 2 and plus and 5 sign, how much amount of time it takes to give me the result. So it may be performance, it may be some other usability related requirements, so that all comes here. So here in system testing, taking the base as this design document, we are going to validate the system. Acceptance testing is, so this based on requirements which user had reviewed and said, okay, this is what I want, we are going to give it to the customers to see whether what we had stated here is nothing but what we have implemented. So this is the right arm of V model which goes for validation. So what is validation? It refers to a different set of tasks that ensure that the software which has been built is traceable to customer requirement, and also validation requires actual execution of the product. So the moment code is ready, I can execute it for unit testing, I can execute it for integration, I can execute it for system and acceptance testing. Okay, so now in short, if we say what is verification, then verification is, are we building the product right? Are we building the product right by reading it, by having review on it? And validation is, are we building the right product? So here I have got the product. So this addition module was the product which I had ready with me. So after performing unit testing validation, I will ensure that, okay, whatever I have developed is the right thing. So here testing is coming in picture. There is quote written by William. It says, testing is the unavoidable part of any responsible effort to develop a software system. Responsible effort. So we are taking efforts in telling, so this is the quote, responsible effort. So we are taking effort in verifying as well as validating whether whatever we have developed is right or not as per customer's point of view. Alright, so this was all about V model. So we have covered V model, and along with that we have covered this verification and validation activity. I hope you are able to enjoy it, and we will see the situations where this V model can be applied. Thank you. See you in the next session.